you. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the final round of the Valero Texas Open from TPC San Antonio. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Beamer, TPC San Antonio, I'd like to be kind and say something really glowing and positive about it, but it is a brutally tough test of golf, isn't it?
I'm having a hard time coming up with one that's a little more fiery, I would say, than San Antonio. It's just a golf course that I think it was designed, Luke, to play firm and fast with winds mostly blowing out of the south. But what happens is, as we normally play it, they overseed the fairways, they overseed the rough, which slows everything down. And then at least one day a week, you've got some north winds that, slow everything down. And this golf course is just, it's painful. It really can be no fun to play. You got to drive the golf ball here. Danger everywhere off the fairways. A few years back, one of the guys who was playing in front of me made a 16 on the 9th hole, and that was kind of interesting, but that's what can happen in a hurry out here.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. And as we get into today's action, it would appear that we have a rivalry brewing between our featured player and Lydia Ko. Henny, do you have any more info on this?
The only info, Luke, I have is one of my own personal surprise that our featured player has chosen Lydia Ko to go up against. Her whole life, all Lydia has known how to do is win. I don't think she's going to stop today.
Cheers for that, Henny. That's good intel. I'll be interested to see how this player deals with the talent that is Lydia Ko. Wow, that was just striped. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Great shot. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This one's for birdie. He finds himself currently tied for 5th. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
That'll work there. And here we are with the third shot. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Get in the hole. And back to the play, shall we? 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Time to update the standings now, and our featured player is in second place behind Rory McIlroy. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green is perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
A birdie putt awaits. He sits in first position.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, that was so close to going in. "15 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's moving up the hill to the left. Let's see what happens.
Just missing the birdie there. And that should secure the par on this one. Leading by a shot after that hole. The fifth is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Well, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. An eagle chance coming up.
Not backing down one iota there, Luke. Love the aggressive play.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is looking to be 35 foot.
Ooh, watch this one break. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
And he's holding steady in 1st place after that one. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
Well, this should find the short grass. Sitting at -4.
This one is chewing fiber.
Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
An opportunity for a birdie here. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Currently at -5 now for the event. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole. Not bad. Standing over his 2nd shot. Currently leading by 3. Is this one releasing out too far? Just barely snuck into the first cut. Wow. Wonderfully played. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Little birdie look in here.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And now he'll move to 6 under for the tournament. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh, this is tracking. It's tracking, come on.
And back to the course with the live action. Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game. New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. Not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age, amateur, then professional. And
yeah, she exploded onto the scene.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop-off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? She's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden she fails, and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play, but I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
That's in the sand.
That away, come on.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
Good looking putt. Oh, what a putt. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. As we check the standings, it's a massive 6-stroke advantage for our leader. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one heading towards the green.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
His second shot here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
A stunning approach shot that everyone down here enjoyed, apart from Lydia Ko.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Thirteen's a long par 3, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short in those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 10 under for the event. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
That should find the fairway. Rich going for this green in 2. Plenty of sand there to mess with your golf ball.
It requires accuracy. There's no doubt about that. There are bunkers both right and left. that can certainly gobble up your golf ball if you get a little bit offline. Anything missing a little bit long and left, however, though, that is a good spot to miss it.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just a short putt remaining here. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Wow. There's a lot of power in that one. Bombed.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Magical shot. Putting for birdie. Well, this player's got some courage. What a time to step up and make back-to-back birdies.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the center bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Not a bad play, that one. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
It's got a chance. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And now that finds him in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 17th is certainly a fun hole. The question really is, should players go for it or lay up?
Depending on where they put the tee box, Luke, most players should be going for this green. Anything just short and left could find that deep bunker fronting a green, but to be fair, that's not a bad miss. The one you want to avoid at all costs is the one on the right-hand side, because nobody, not even professionals, like a 60-yard bunker shot.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Oh. Wow, that was impressive, particularly out of that line. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Rich, the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio, very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot, past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like this one's going to go pretty hard to the right.
Oh, that one started on a pretty handy line.
Looking good.
Yes, what a putt. This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from 1 week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end, truly, truly magnificent.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.